going down, everybody? Welcome to the Space City Rottweilers podcast. I am your captain, your host, your main man, Mr. Corey. And today I am joined by two lovely ladies. To my right, we got Bree, also known as Brianna, representing Sweets for Sweet Pets. What up, Bree?
Hey, how you doing?
And to my left, we got Miss Livy, representing Spotless Aderia. I said that right?
Yeah. On Instagram.
On Instagram. What's the name of your podcast?
Live in Vitamin C. I have my link to my podcast on Instagram.
Get a little bit closer to the mic.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You can adjust it if you need to. Or bring it closer.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to reset that?
Nah, you good.
No, okay.
How you lovely ladies doing today?
All right.
Appreciate y'all for joining me, boy.
No, thank you for inviting.
Most definitely. Y'all, this gonna be a good one. This is my
This
first time
is.
being joined by two guests at a time, so
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Who wanna go first?
I'll go first.
Hey.
So I am Bree or Brianna, whatever's easier. Brianna with a Y,
Hey.
not an E or an I.
Oh, okay.
If you love dogs, I'm your girl. I am the dog lover, the dog hound, the dog pound if you can find me. But what I do right now is dog boarding. Been doing it for about a year now. I started a small house cleaning business about 8 years ago, and I just figured out that I want to be around dogs a little more. Animals, in a sense, but dogs in particular. I started a pet kennel with a communication and sanitizing system about 2 to 3 years ago when we hit COVID. We'll get more into that later, but for the most part, I just love being around animals. I love being around my animals, and it's been a blessing to see the difference in business-wise, coming from house cleaning to dog boarding and doggy daycare. I ain't gonna lie, house cleaning ain't got nothing on doggy daycare. So I'm really excited to get more into doggy daycare. I'm excited to build my clients and see where this takes me, you know?
What got you into, wanting to do doggy daycare?
When I was trying to go to Vegas and I needed a babysitter, as I could say,
Yeah.
I had to call my mom from about 3 hours away, and she actually came to Houston to watch them while I was in Vegas. And then from there, I ran into an issue trying to travel again. At a boarding facility, they would not allow my pit bulls to come and play with other dogs because of their breed. They only allowed them to sit in the room, and I thought, why would I bring them to sit in a room when they can sit in a room at home?
You got hit with the discrimination.
Man, I got hit, and I thought I gotta do something for my babies. So I went from there, and I was like, you know what? If they can play with other dogs here with me, then I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
And put my foot forward, and now we got the business going, and we're just trying to build our clients from here.
So you started out because you couldn't find nobody that wanted to
Take them further.
be equal with the rest of the dogs on the yard.
Mm-hmm.
But taking care of your dogs and taking care of other people's pets is a little bit different. I mean,
Completely different.
how do you feel about taking that responsibility on or for other people, and will you accept all breeds, and how you plan on running your operation?
So that is something that I did think into. I will accept all breeds as long as our meet and greet goes well.
Yeah.
I understand all dogs don't get along, but I also understand that there are dogs that fight because they're only 2 pounds, and there are dogs that fight because they're 100 pounds. And it's sometimes has to do with the territorial thing, and sometimes it don't have to do with nothing. It's just the dogs just don't get along. So I'm willing to accept all dogs, any breed, any size, as long as our 30-minute meet and greet goes well. And during the 30-minute meet and greet, I will just literally talk to you and get to know your dog personally. Does your your dog like to sleep in the bed? Does your dog like to be kenneled? Do they drink bottled water? Because that's what I give my dogs. Do they drink sink water? Does it matter? Different stuff like that. Every dog's different. Do they take 10 potty breaks or do they only take 3 throughout the day? It's all different, so I gotta go with the flow and learn each dog based on their needs.
Ooh, it sound like a lot of different personalities.
It is. Look, and that's me. I'm a Gemini, so the personality thing. The personality thing, I totally understand because I've got this side of me and then I've got this other side of me, and you get to know one or the other, or you get to know both. So.
Man, that's crazy. Live. Can I call you Living?
I go by Liv.
You go by Liv?
Yeah.
Are you partaking in any of the dog boarding with Bree or?
No, I support her wholeheartedly.
Amen.
I try to promote her anytime she posts anything or anything like that. But I mean,
most important.
Yeah.
Support for sure.
Support. That's what we need as friends and family.
Oh,
Support.
sure.
Yeah.
Do you own pets?
I have 2 dogs. I have a pit bull chihuahua and a teddy bear poodle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So will they be boarding with Bree at times when you need
Yeah,
support?
because I don't really know too many people out here. So if I do need somebody to help me as far as like if I go on a trip or something,
Yeah.
they can watch them while I'm gone. And I trust her with my animals. They know her. And
Oh
she
yeah.
loves them. So
We've had some play dates alone already.
Okay.
I've stopped by and met them and talked to
And
them.
I'll sit there and bark the whole time. If she doesn't say hey, she has to greet herself.
If I don't greet them, they they want that attention.
So you already went through the meet and greet.
That's true. Yeah.
You first in line.
Oh yeah.
You said you're not originally from here?
No, I'm originally from Louisiana, but I moved out here from Colorado.
Okay. What part of Louisiana are you from?
Ruston.
Oh, you up there by Grambling?
Yeah.
Okay. North Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
I got some family from Natchitoches.
Okay.
I don't know how far that is from Ruston, but I'm familiar with Ruston because I think the tech out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you a country girl.
Yeah.
Hey, country in the house.
Where you from, Bree?
Nashville, Tennessee, Cashville. Barefoot all day. Hey, now don't start. Oh yeah, that's what I like. That country life.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with country life. I like Nashville. It kind of reminds me, give me Austin vibes.
I haven't been there or Austin.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it.
I was told I would like it.
Yeah, it seemed like you've been to Austin before. Okay, it's more like in my opinion, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, you from there.
Yeah, it can be more of a country, homey, honky tonk party, hippie, on the go. It's
a little thug life
too. A little thug in there too, but more of the country vibes for sure.
Yeah, I think I visited there a few times because my relative, he played basketball for Vanderbilt. So I got a little experience down there in Tennessee, Nashville.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. What's the name of the hot chicken place? Hattie B's or something like that.
Gosh, I ain't been in so long.
Broke your car.
My when I go home, I use my GPS everywhere. Everywhere.
Oh no, see, I still.
But when I'm home in Houston, I don't need no GPS.
I don't need a GPS out here.
Hey, now that's still home. It's just Houston has become my heart.
Yeah, I mean we tend to do that. We lure out
sucker us in and keep us here, man.
Comfortable. It's starting to be a lot of people feeling like that because a whole lot of people moving down this way. And I don't know.
I've heard a lot of people moving here from California too.
Yeah.
Because of the price.
I just don't want Texas to be the new California.
At all.
You know
because it's too many of y'all out them phones.
And they're doing construction on every major freeway.
59, 69, 288,
45,
16,
610, I-10.
Only one I know is I-10 because it goes towards New Orleans. That's about all.
See?
Speaking of New Orleans, happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
Hey, party time,
I
party
wish I was
time.
back home for Mardi Gras.
Let the good times roll.
I don't think I've been to Mardi Gras since like 2018.
Okay, that was the last time I went.
Yeah.
I've never been to Mardi Gras.
You would
Never been to Mardi Gras.
It's just
I
okay.
have
So
never
even
been.
outside of like Mardi Gras in general, just the spirit of New Orleans when you get there is different anywhere else. Well, from anywhere else.
So I've actually been to New Orleans a few times. I went for her mom's 10th year anniversary. I went to help my sister in the process of her wedding. I've been to New Orleans a few times to kind of party and then also kind of chill and get the vibe. But it's definitely, it's a vibe out there for sure.
It is.
It's a vibe. I've seen a parade. I think it was for a funeral and
Second line parade.
second line. That's my man. I loved it.
I like this
The
parade.
view of the parade was just beautiful. The music, it was a whole thing. Even though it was for a funeral, it was still a vibe.
Yeah.
I was into
And
it.
even though I'm not directly from New Orleans, I do claim more New Orleans.
As
My
home.
own- Yeah, because it's just the way that I connected when I went down there. I was like, okay, yeah, like I could see myself either living here or visiting constantly or taking all the art from the people in the French Quarter
I love that.
and putting it in my house. Like I just love it down there.
Man, so both of y'all hometown cars are on the boat.
Yeah.
You just denounced Western and you kind of low key denounced
I mean, but it's still Louisiana.
It's still home, man. When I go back,
It's just,
that's
I
where my
love the
family
country.
is.
But check this out. People from New Orleans say there's Louisiana and then there's New Orleans.
Yeah.
They kind of like separate themselves. You know, it's the same thing, but I get what you're saying.
I take pieces of both.
Yeah. I mean, I can see myself living in New Orleans. I mean, it's cool. It's nice. I mean, I just wish it was. I mean, coming from a big city like Houston, it's small. You know what I mean?
So you spent more time out here?
Oh yeah, I'm born and raised out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I went to school in Baton Rouge, so I was able to get that
The
experience.
feel of both, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to, witness New Orleans before Katrina,
Right.
because I hear it was a little bit different. But it's still something there, and I got a lot of friends and real close friends from the city, so I kind of get a little bit of it. But yeah, it's cool. But now you got it on the Mardi Gras.
You know what? Every time
You would
I'm
love
passing
Mardi
through,
Gras.
I'm literally Ubering people out there, and I'm like, man, I need to just turn my Uber off, enjoy the vibe. But I don't. I'm always working, or I just, get back to what I'm doing. So I am gonna have to take time out and do that because
And it's not far.
Nah, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
That 5 hours is pretty quick, straight shot up I-10. And I mean, to me, Mardi Gras is cool for people that can handle it, because it can be kind of overwhelming. I'm curious on how it's been going this year, since this is like the first year since COVID. You know what I mean? But it's definitely a vibe.
Okay.
I definitely say.
I feel like New Orleans gets a bad rep. I mean, I do agree that, every place has certain areas you should try to protect yourself or whatever, but for the most part, I was walking around downtown at 12 o'clock at night. I wasn't worried about carrying a purse or anything like that. Like, I was fine. I was comfortable in the environment because it was the same presence that I got with a bunch of people versus in the middle of the night. Like,